All right, so we're doing an activity now about the area, volume, and surface area of these different figures we'll see. So first off, you're going to enter in your email address, ngsd.k12.wi.us, and then move on here to finding the area and finding the surface area. Now that word surface area, that's talking about everything that is on the surface of the figure that we see. And so here, it's just asking what is the area of this side plus the area of this side plus the area of this side. And so when we go ahead and calculate, we do 7 times 5 to figure out that the area here is 35 centimeters squared. And then if we did 15 times 5, we'd see, or I'm sorry, 15 times 7, because that's the height, base times the height. We're going to do 15 times 7. That's going to give me 35 plus 70, and that's going to be 105 centimeters squared. And so now I can take my 105 centimeters squared and my 35 centimeters squared, and I can add those two together. And then I also have to figure out what the surface area of that side is. And then imagine if you flip the shape around, what would the other side be? And what would the underside surface area be? And then if this is 35 centimeters here, what would the surface area be on the other side of the shape? All right, then you're going to add up all of those surface areas. All right, imagine if you were holding a rectangular prism, what would it give you in total if you were to add them all together? And your answers to select from are down below. Find the surface area of the right prism. So again, you'd want to find the area of that side. You want to find the area of this side. You'd want to find the area of this rectangle, and then the other two rectangles. So imagine if you were to fold this outwards, you'd have to find the area of the two triangles and the three rectangles that combine the two triangles. All right. And then again, your answers select from are down here. And then it gives you a real world problem. So you're wrapping a cube shaped present that is 1.5 feet tall. How much wrapping paper will you need to wrap the entire present? So here we're looking at surface area. All right, let's go ahead and do a surface area problem together. So we said that this side was 105 centimeters squared. This side over here was 35 centimeters squared. If I'm looking for the top, it's going to be 5 centimeters going across, multiplied by 15 going on the bottom. So it's going to be 5 times 15, and that's going to give me 75. And so if I have 75 centimeters squared here, I have 105 centimeters squared there, and 35 centimeters squared on the right side. I can actually just multiply each of those by 2 to get my lengths for the sides that we're not seeing in the picture. So I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. In other words, we can see the top of the rectangular prism. We can't see the bottom, but we know the top is going to be the same measure. So we have to do 75 times 2. We have to do 105 times 2. We'd have to do 35 multiplied by 2. And so here we're going to get 150. 105 times 2 is going to give us 210. And 35 times 2 is going to give us 70. So now I'm going to take my 70, my 150, and my 210. And I'm going to add them all together. Let's see, 150 plus 210 plus 70. Well, that's going to give me, let's see, let's add the zeros. Let's add the ones place. 5 plus 1 give me 6 plus 7 gives me 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2 plus 2 equals 4. 430 centimeters. That is an answer, so I shade that in or click it here, and then I move on to the next one. All right. So again, surface area is going to be the area of all of the figures that make up the 3D right triangle prism. And then here you're going to look for the surface area because it's asking about wrapping a cube-shaped present. So how much wrapping paper would you need to go on the outside of that shape? And here it asks for the surface area of the square pyramid. Find the area of the cylinder. This one is asking you to find how tall a right triangle would be if it has an area of 84.5 inches squared. So imagine you were drawing a right isosceles triangle. Which means that these two side lengths are the same length. If the entire thing has an area of 84.5 inches squared, what would the measurement of that length be and the measurement of that length be? Remember, they are the same length. They're the same measure. So would it be 9, 13, 24, 42? Here it gives another example of a real-world problem. This is painting. And then here it's asking about volume. All right, so we've done some problems on surface area, regular area, and then another question on volume to finish it off. Truck has a trailer that has a length of 20 feet, width of 8 feet, and a height of 12 feet. So I go ahead and draw out this trailer that we see here. And so we've got length of 20, width of 8, and a height of 12. All right, go ahead and give it your best shot.